Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome back to live content review using technical analysis. For today, the flow will be the same as the usual. So I will be going through the economic calendar first, then I'll go through the major indices as well as some of the commodities. Then followed by some of the sectors. The usual sectors will be like the semicons, the US banks, EV, yeah, I think, as well as so, and then I'll follow by all the individual counters that you have raised in the chat box. Last week I think was pretty not the market didn't really move that much. But I think this week there's quite a lot of events coming up. So I think you pay attention. We probably need to pay attention to that. So tomorrow we will have the NFIB small business optimism coming out at 6 p.m. Then followed by the OPEC monthly report that's at 7 p.m. I think this is might be important. Then on Wednesday we have important stuff coming out, which is the CPI that's coming out 8:30 p.m. So definitely something to watch out for. And next one will be the core inventories usual one at 10:30 p.m. Then followed by Thursday we have a lot of data coming out as well. We have PPI 8:30 p.m. and also retail sales coming out 8:30 p.m. as well. Also the usual jobless claims data as well, and also at 8:30. Yeah. Then on Friday we end the week with industrial production data 9:15 p.m. and also the Michigan consumer and inflation expectations at around 10 p.m. So a lot of information this week. Okay, I'll hop on to the indices and commodities. So first one up, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I think still nothing too much. It's pretty much in a range over here. So the support I think is still around around 24.7 to about 25.6K this zone over here. I think that hasn't changed. As for resistance wise, I think the main resistance is still around 26.3K to about 27K over here. Yeah. So for Bitcoin, I think probably not too much change in terms of the trend wise. I think probably still trading in a range. Okay, then next talk about Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones. Good thing is that the uptrend support line over here is still holding this key line over here. But something to note is that recently we had this breakdown of the uptrend channel, and then looks like we tried to do a retest. Some previous support around the 35K level acting as some resistance currently. Okay, so we could see maybe a little bit of a range bound, trading over here. So if let's say the support over here around 34.3K holds, then we do a bounce and maybe we just do a bit of a range over here for now. Yeah. Next one on Nasdaq. Okay, for Nasdaq, we had a rebound up towards the retest of the previous support, now acting as resistance. So this was like the previous horizontal support level around the 14K mark. And recently we did a retest over here, also coupled with this downtrend resistance line, right? And price pullback over here for now. I think for now, maybe expect some sort of a range possibly. If currently the resistance could be around anywhere between around 13.8K to maybe 14.1K this area over here. Yeah. Assuming we don't break out above this downtrend resistance line anytime. Then, but for now, the support zone could be around 13.3 maybe to about 13.6. So this would be a retest of the recent swing low over here, where it is stretched. This was like the higher low form above this to rebound for a short while over here. Yeah. So this for Nasdaq. Then for S&P 500. Okay. So S&P 500 last week we had a rebound towards the 4,530, 4,540 level over here. This was like the previous support, then broken down, and I think still acting as a resistance over here. So then currently we are at this level, which is around 4430 to about 4440 over here. This was like a resistance over here breakout, and currently could act as a short-term support if it holds over here. So with that, maybe just see a bit of a range over here as well. Yeah, so if you go, let's say if this doesn't hold, which is also, I think the 20-day moving average around here, then we could see maybe a retest of the lows close to about 4380 over here. But let's say if hold, then maybe we see a rebound towards to test maybe 4,500 again, which was this. There was a short period of a range over here before the breakdown. So this could be an immediate resistance level for S&P 500. Okay, then next one, gold. Okay, gold, I think still showing some signs of weakness, still unable to, still rejecting off this previous uptrend support line over here. So with that, still forming a lower high over here. Then we also have this downtrend resistance line here as well. So I think for gold, no signs of bullishness yet. The only positive thing I think of is that the 1890 level over here, the support is still holding. So that's quite the only positive. And maybe price we could expect maybe price to just, in terms of volatility wise, to contract, since forming lower highs, say if the support over here holds, maybe just price may trade in this area over here. So for now, resistance maybe around 1930 to about 150. Then while support, the immediate one is at 1890. And if you do a breakdown, then maybe the next level could be around 1860 to take note of. Okay, then the next one is WTI oil. So for oil, currently I think it's after a strong push over here, right? You can see price is like just consolidating over here. So some resistance is around the $88 mark over here. So that could be that could still hold if we don't break out this level. The next resistance level for now could be around the $90, around the $90 mark, which was like there was some swing high levels in between over here. I think also in the third quarter of last year. Sorry, fourth quarter of last year over here for oil. Yeah. Then in terms of support wise, if let's say the price were to retrace and do a back test, right? The immediate resistance level you broke out of was like 83.5 over here. This was like a resistance breakout over here. Then to about 85.5 over here. The swing low, there's some swing low over here as well. Yeah. So oil is still bullish, but maybe just taking a bit of a rest for now after the strong upwards movement. Okay, next one I'll talk about is VIX. Okay, VIX, I think currently it's still kept within this wedge over here for now. So I think unless there's a breakout over here and it holds, right, then I think if not, I think VIX might come down a little bit to continue the range this week. So for now, support maybe still at around the 12.7, maybe about to about 13.5, this zone over here. I think the whole zone. Then the resistance could be around the 14.8 onwards to about maybe 16 over here. It's like the support that was being broken. So I think nothing too much for VIX. Then as for copper currently, I think it's still holding along this trend line support over here. So then if price does a rebound, maybe you just continue to range trade. So immediate resistance maybe 3.85 this level. If it goes up higher, then maybe 3.95 this next level over here. Yeah, then support likely these few swing lows over here around 3.65 to 3.7. Okay. So with that, I'll go through some of the sectors first. Okay, I start with the FAANGMs. So first one, talk about so for Meta, I think price has managed to hold. Price did like a double bottom over here around 75 level. Then good thing is that price managed to hold this 288 level here. Then subsequently rebounded up towards the close to 300 level over here. There's some resistance over here. So over here currently, I think might still some choppiness in terms of the price action, because there's some resistance between 300 over here, this level, to about 306, this swing high over here. So that could act as some resistance. If you go up a little bit higher, 310 over here, there's also a previous support broken down. That could act as a resistance as well for metal. So maybe expect some form of bit more choppiness ahead. Some resistance are quite nearby thing for metal. But in terms of the support wise, I think price sort of stabilized recently. Then support wise, I think for this week, the immediate swing low could be around 288 to about 293, this zone over here. And next one, Apple, I think a lot of attention on this stock recently. So Apple sort of did like a double bottom recently. So after the sell down took us to about 173, 174 over here. There was a previous range resistance level over here. So currently acting as managed to act as support twice recently. So since price is holding above here, maybe I think price will test at the $180 level again. So this is another key level, the resistance breakout over here. Then the next key level could be maybe closer to like 186, 187 over here. This was also another range consolidation breakout, then a retest over here. Yeah, then also quite near this level that was broken down over here, as well as that will bring us to also this retest of the downtrend resistance line. So let's say Apple does a rebound this week, then probably we see some resistance close to this zone over here, around 186, 187. But then I would think support wise, I think probably this level will still hold over here. Yeah, then Apple also has its own event this week, I think it's tomorrow, so that will affect the share price a lot. Okay, then next up for Amazon. Amazon still one of the stronger tech stocks. It's still holding up nicely in its uptrend channel over here. So during when the market wasn't so good recently, it did pull back, and it retested a previous old resistance level of here, around 133, 134, and price was supported at this level, which was also the uptrend channel support over here. So after a rebound, I think for now, for price to gain back the momentum to climb upwards, need to clear this swing high level around close to 140 over here. Then we try to maybe test like the higher levels like 143 and 144 again. Then next one, Netflix. Okay, Netflix recently looks like it was in a downwards pullback channel over here. Then I think some bullish points was like it overcame a previous support turn resistance. So at this level, 427, 428, right, was a base range support over here breakdown. Then there was some resistance at first. Then it managed to hold above this level. So it managed to, price managed to trade higher above the resistance. Then currently, I think there's this breakout of the resistance line as well. So that if price is able to hold above this 436 over here, if price, let's say, back test, then holds this level, that could maybe see price go higher for Netflix. Yeah, maybe test the next recent high around 450s over here for the first level. Then if it does climb higher, then maybe we try and see whether it can go to 470 again to fill up this gap over here. Okay, the next one is Google. So Google also remaining strong. Recently, after the retest of the prior resistance turn support around 126, 127, then subsequently broke out of this bullish consolidation flag. So currently it's very nice. Newer, a lot higher high was being formed recently. So signs of very strong uptrend over here. With that, I think for Google to, if it does continue to form higher highs, to try and retest the next resistance, possibly around 142, 143, which was like the swing high in March of last year over here. So Google's chart still looking quite well, still looking quite good over here. Okay, then next one, Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft looks like it's trying to gain some strength recently as well, I think. So at this level 328, previous strong support, then acted as resistance over here. But then recently you can see price tried to break above, then there was a back test, and then there was a nice closing on Friday as well. So it managed to hold above this prior support turn resistance level. So if price can continue to move upwards, then maybe you could see some retest of some higher levels like around here, which was 340. This level we broke down off, that would be the next target. Then followed by 350 again, which was a swing high on a few occasions over here. So this is for the FAANGMs. Next one, I talk about the US banks. So I start with the XLF to see how overall the sector is going for now. Recently, the pullback towards to retest this downtrend resistance line over here around 34. Then price is supported, but there's some it looks like there's some resistance still from a prior support now acting as resistance. This is around 34.7. So some resistance still acting still. And there's also this looks like there's this downtrend resistance line acting as well. So I think for the financials to actually show some power again, right, I think we need to break above this trend line over here, and also break this lower high over here. Then you gain back some strength to continue its upwards momentum, or maybe just to try to hit the swing highs over here again to trade. So I think for financials, I think still probably will hold over here. But need some breakout to confirm like more strength ahead now. Okay, then I'll talk about the 4 US banks. So first one, starting off with JP Morgan. I think JP Morgan currently is near some key levels. So there's this only the price pullback, right? There was a pullback, then a range formation over here, then a breakdown over here. So currently around 143, 144. We tested this trend line support over here. So that's one. Maybe price could find some support nearby. And also another thing to note is that we are quite near this 142 level, which was like a very strong resistance previously. And then there was like a breakout as well as a retest before it flew up higher. This was in July. So I think over here there's quite some good supports over here. So if let's say price test over here, then see some continued bullish action, then could be some potential rebound coming for JP Morgan. As for Citigroup, I think Citigroup still pretty weak. After it hang around at this support level 41.5 over here for a while, right? We'll try to do a bit of a range. Looks there was a lower low being formed recently. So if let's say the momentum actually continues, right, and we continue to see a breakdown below this $40.80 level, maybe that could bring us to some lower levels, to maybe 39.70 could be one level to revisit. If it continues a bearish momentum, then the next low could be maybe around 38.30 over here. Yeah. So for Citigroup, momentum is still pretty weak over here. Yeah. And the next one is Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo still pulling back over here. Then there's also a range from recently, then a breakdown. Next support level is quite close over here for around the $40. There's will be some support coming. So let's see whether the price is able to hold at this level and stage a rebound possibly. Then yeah, let's see whether it happens. Okay, then last but not least is BAC, Bank of America. Bank of America also recently meet with some resistance at around the $29 level over here. Then price continued to just retested the low around 28 and looks like it's holding a bit in the range. So I think nearby there's some support nearby. So we have this trend line support over here that could bring us maybe price around 27.70. And also this so I think some supports could be nearby. Okay, then I think I'll move on to the semicons sector. So for semicon, first one I talk about the Philadelphia Semicon Index, SOX. So recently there's some support from this swing low, which is around close to 3,004 over here, as well as it's quite close to the uptrend channels support. Didn't really touch it, but it was like, yeah, it found support nearby, then only did a rebound towards close to 3,670, 3,680 level prior support. So over here, some resistance looks like it's holding over here, then price pull back a little bit. So with that, I think could see maybe a little bit of some sort of a pullback of range continue to form over here as it, yeah, there's still some resistance over here, but I think with the uptrend channel not being broken yet, there will be some support nearby over here as well. And so it could be kept in a bit of range for the index. Okay, next one, start with NVIDIA. Okay, NVIDIA, the bad thing was, the thing I didn't really like was that a breakdown of this $480 level. So over here, previous was a previous resistance. So also some resistance over here. Then at this part, it broke out. Then there was a back test over here, but it didn't manage to hold. So with that, price actually went down again. Currently, it's finding support from this. There's this swing over here around the $450 mark. So over here we have a few lower wicks. So there's quite strong buying over here. So if price can hold at this level, there could be some short-term rebound over here. The key will be to watch whether this still holds as a resistance. Yeah, to see whether it holds as a resistance. Then if it does, then maybe price could come down lower for NVIDIA. Some at the lower levels, with the trendline support over here, the support could be around 430 to about 440. So 430 could be the trendline support over here if it touches it again. Then 440 would be a key horizontal level. So this was like a resistance previously, also some support and some resistance as well. So over here you see the support resistance flipping around at this level. So this is for NVIDIA. Then next up, AMD. Okay, AMD is still kept within its downtrend channel pullback over here. Also, the resistance recently around 111 over here is still holding up. So prior support as resistance is still holding. Yeah, then price is still, I think, yeah, still trading in a very tight range over here, given that there's also this uptrend channel support over here. So if the support holds, maybe you see support around 104, around there. Yeah, but if let's say there's a breakdown that occurs, right, then that will be significant. That means that will be a breakdown of this uptrend channel support over here. then there could be maybe more downside to come for AMD. So until let's say to watch out for it means maybe we see whether it holds at this support or whether there's a breakout that takes place, then that could mean maybe some momentum could come back for AMD. And so for now, I think it's still in a bit of 50-50 area for now. And next up, TSM. Okay, TSM I think is showing some signs of weakness recently. So first up was that a breakdown of the black color trend channel. And recently, after price tested 96, 97 prior support acted as resistance, right? It held out a bit of a range, but then kind of lose momentum. There was looks like a breakdown of the blue color channel support. Then price again on Friday looks like there's some resistance coming. So with that, this stretch with the lower highs and lower lows form, I think we're losing a bit of steam. So the last, I think the last defense could be this $89 level here, this swing low. Also currently there's also the two tests of this level. So if this give way, then I think the price could visit some lower levels, like a retest of maybe 85 over here, prior resistance and support. Then the next level for now could be maybe 82 as a next swing low support level. So for TSM, I think I'm looking a bit weak for now. Okay, next up, Marvell. So for Marvell, I think looks like a test of a prior support turn resistance. So this level 58 was a strong support previously. And there was a test over here that's met with some resistance. So could see some further pullback to maybe go back towards 53 again. Yeah, so the resistance over here is still holding. Then in this stretch also, we see lower lows and lower highs being formed as well. So also some weakness shown in Marvell recently. Okay, then next up, Micron. I think Micron is quite interesting. For myself, I've drawn this wedge, wedge over here, this blue color wedge. So despite some weakness in like their semicons recently, Micron has been holding up a bit of a range over here. So the candles have been quite small. Some consolidation could be taking place. So and that could mean that maybe it's trying to go to test toward the recent high around 72, then followed by 74 again. So there's a chance for this if let's say it holds at the support of around 69.5 currently. So maybe something for Micron. Okay, then next one, Broadcom. Okay, for Broadcom, I think currently just pulling back after a test of the resistance around close to 920. Yeah, so price currently tested for the support level around 850 over here, and some support. So for now, if it holds, then maybe we'll try and retest the one level at 860s over here. And there's another level also at 880 next as a possible next resistance level. Yeah, so with that, if the level support holds, then might see some range trade for Broadcom this week. Yeah, so in general, yeah, that's for the semicon. In general, most are I think a bit weak. Yeah, but I think yeah, most are quite weak for now. But I think Micron might look a bit interesting. Yeah. Then next last sector I'll talk about before I go through the individual counters. It would be the EVs. So First up is Tesla. So Tesla, in the rebound stretch over here, is still holding up well. It backtested this downtrend resistance line breakout as it's still holding at around the 245 level as well. Then it's also this resistance breakout around 240 also still holding. So yeah, some positive signs. Then last week is still meeting some resistance around 255 there, which was like a previous support level breakdown over here. Currently still at this resistance. I think pre-market currently is gapping up because there has been an upgrade on the stock. So with that, if it does continue its momentum over here, right, maybe we could see the next resistance level closer to 270s over here. This zone over here, 270 or 273. Yeah, then this would actually coincide with another test of the downtrend resistance line over here as well. Yeah, at this place. So 270 is a next resistance level to watch out for if the price continues to go up. Okay, next one, Xpeng. So Xpeng, after the rebound here, currently meeting some resistance close to 1980 over here, which was like this level it broke down over here, which was a short-term prior support. And currently also just coming back later, but I will expect some support closer to 16.6 maybe. This breakout of the resistance over here, that probably will still hold as a support. So maybe just see a little bit of a pullback range trade for Xpeng if that happens. Okay, next up on new for new sorry. I think for new recently it's just been trading in a bit of a range. So with this pullback, I think we tested the around 1050, 1060 prior resistance level. Yeah, then it just consolidated a bit of range, then also back tested this downtrend resistance line as well. So if it's able to hold this range, then maybe could see some continued consolidation over here. Short-term resistance still around 11.3 for now. So that has to break for the upside to continue. If not, could see just continued consolidation still. Okay, next up, Rivian. I think Rivian recently managed to break above the 2150 level again, just trading a bit of range over here for now. So I think for this, likely to still trade a bit of range. There's some good previous support previously around here, which is around the $23.80, $24 level over here. So the strong support over here, I think could continue act as a resistance for now. Yeah, but I think support for now could be 2150 this level. I see a bit of a range over here. Yeah. So I think that's it for the sectors. Okay. Thanks for listening in. I'll go through the counters that you all have raised in the chat box. So let me see what's the most common counter that you all have actually mentioned. Now I'll start going through that first. Okay, so maybe I start off with SoFi first. Okay, SoFi, I think for now looks like a bit of a range trading. The support at around 7.9 is still holding, so that's a good sign. But then currently there's some resistance coming in close to maybe close to $9, which was like a previous swing low. There's some swing low support here previously. Yeah, so that could be the short-term resistance for now. I think could still expect to trade in a bit of a range over here. Yeah, but then in the long term wise, there could be a head and shoulders. If let's say something to possibly just keep in mind if it happens. Yeah, if let's say price doesn't break upwards or there's a breakdown to take place. Yeah, so I think for SoFi currently maybe just continue some consolidation first. Then I also see question on Upstart. Okay, for Upstart, some range consolidation still. Think that recently the resistance over at close to $35 is still quite strong. So this was like a prior swing low support as well. So currently the support at around 29.30 is still holding up. So that could mean for a range if let's say the support is still holding. Yeah, if the support doesn't hold, the next support level we could see maybe around, if let's say you follow this trend line, maybe it's around $27 plus. Yeah, then I think the very strong support level will be around 25, maybe around 25.870, 25.80, which was like quite a few resistance previously, then it broke out over there. Okay, then I also see some questions on Nike. Okay, I think Nike still some weakness for Nike. So the breakdown following this consolidation triangle, right? Price did a bounce, then some short-term resistance was at 102, this swing low to about 100 and close to 104. Then price tested and turned down again. So for now, you'll see whether the recent low is able to hold to maybe just do a range. This recent low is close to around 96. If it doesn't hold, then maybe you could see some lower levels, which is maybe next one will be at 94, 94.60, then followed by maybe 91.50 over here. So for Nike, I think the downtrend is still quite evident over here. And okay, then I think I'll start going through the counters in chronological order. So okay, hi Wai Chang. I think for the Singapore as well as Hong Kong counters, I'll already go through at the end if time permits. I'll prioritize the US counters first. Yeah, thanks. Okay, hi BY Ang. So the next counter is GLW Corning Incorporated. Okay, let's. Okay, I think Corning currently is still in the downtrend in this stretch. It's still there's still like a rejection of this prior support level. This was around $32.80 to $3 over here. Previous support. Then price tested it recently, but it was met with resistance and it came down again. Then currently testing this low one. Yeah, so I think for Corning, if it's unable to hold this level, then we could see maybe some continuation of the downwards momentum. Yeah, the next strong support will be closer to about $30.20 over here, and there was previous swing lows over here. Okay, hi Alan. Next one, Elf Beauty. Alpha is still in an uptrend over here, and just recently it's maybe doing some sort of a range consolidation. And so it started to, from the 45 degrees over here, it started to just trade in a bit of a range. The thing is that the previous resistance is still holding up. Previous resistance around 115, 117 over here is still holding on support. And currently resistance closer to 127. So with that, I think if it doesn't break out, then maybe you just continue to trade in a bit of a range. Yeah. And also another good thing is that I think previously there's also some resistance over here around 133, 134. That has acted as that has become like a support for the price now. So that is quite strong. Shows that price action is actually quite strong over here. So if it does maybe a consolidation, then there could be a chance for maybe price to be high if that happens in the breakout. So I think in general, the uptrend is still quite. And next one is Cloudflare. Okay, Cloudflare over here, mostly range consolidation. There was a breakdown over here, then price recovered back to test 60, 65, 66. Okay, we need to see whether I think maybe for now it could be still trading a bit of a range still, but I need to see whether price is able to break above this resistance level. I think to continue to trade the main range at 70, around 72 over here. If not, then this could be like a lower high formation over here. And since there's a lower low over here recently. Okay, next up, Adobe. Okay, Adobe I think is still very strong over here. Still higher highs being formed. Also recently after the breakout took place 538 as well as 553, this level has acted as a support. This prior short-term resistance has acted as a support and price, I think. So with that, I think if they continue to uptrend, maybe price will continue to go higher. So the next resistance I would look at is probably 580s over here. So last time there was a swing high around 582 to take off. Then if it does test the trend line again, then that could mean around 580. Yeah, so for Adobe still looking quite strong. Okay, then next one, Lam Research. Okay, Lam Research, I think could be trading in a bit of a range for now. After the test of the previous swing high around 717 over here, then price back tested the resistance breakout at 640, supported, but still some resistance close to around here. So currently just pulling back a little. So yeah, with that, I think maybe price could revisit a bit of the lows over here again to maybe just do a bit of a range consolidation for now. Okay, then hi James. Then the next counter, Coca-Cola. Yeah, Coca-Cola, I think for now there's some pullback. Yeah, then recently also broke down this swing low support at around 59. Then I think currently we are gonna test the support at around 57, 58. Yeah, so I think this could still hold over here. Then maybe you just trade, do a rebound if it's supported. Then maybe to test the $59 mark again. Maybe just a lower high. Yeah. So yeah, over here there's still a bit of weakness still for. Okay, then there's a question. Stop loss price for GEHC and RTX. Okay, first GEHC. Okay, I think it depends on your entry price. Okay, let's assuming, let's say like you bought at the retest of these lows around 67, right? Then I would think that maybe for now could have hit the stop loss already, because the overall the price section here is still quite bearish. And you had this downward movement, then there was a range consolidation. Price tested a few times of this key support around 68, but there's just a very small bound being formed, and then price subsequently just came down lower again. Yeah, so with that, maybe price will, it's likely that maybe price will revisit some lower support levels. And this could be from like the next level could be around 63, then maybe around 60.5 or 61 over here. Okay, then for RTX, I think there's some a bit of weakness recently. In this range, price tested the support around this 83 in 84 level. Then there was small rebound followed by another bearish candle again. So if that, okay, currently I think pre-market is quite low already. So with that, looks like it's broken down already. But okay, currently that looks like it's quite near another support level again. So over here, quite near this swing low of 79, that could be the next support level for RTX. Okay, hi Melvin. I'll talk about Lululemon. Okay, Lululemon after earnings release was breakout above this strong resistance 388 over here. So positive signs. With that, like I think if it continues on the bullish momentum, currently it's looks like a bit of consolidation taking place. If it carries on, the breakout could maybe test 410 ticks, a previous swing high over here. Yeah, at this level at 406 to 410 was like some would be the next resistance level for Lululand. As for ExxonMobil, okay, ExxonMobil I think could be approaching a resistance level soon. Over here the price actually is quite good. It's a breakout of the range, retest and break again. I think could have a chance to revisit 100 close to 170 over here. There should be some resistance still coming in at this level, based on the previous swing highs over here. Okay, next up, talk about Enphase. Okay, Enphase still trending downwards over here. Yeah, still got some lower lows recently. Only tap into swing low. This is around 118.5 over here. So let's see where the price is able to hold at this level. Short-term resistance will be around 128. There's also another swing low around 109 to 113. Could be some, yeah, it's quite near some support over here. Yeah, so there's a chance, there could be a chance for maybe price to hit these support levels before trying to rebound. Okay, for ST Lauder, I think it's still quite weak after price traded outside of this downtrend channel over here. There was a test and retracement again. Currently, there's some support levels. Could be now 154. There's a swing low period. There's a swing low support previously over here. Then next support to look out for, I think that could be stronger, would be closer to the 140 level possibly. So over here 143, there's another swing low, and this was like the previous resistance over here. Then 140 to 143, that could be the next support level for ST Lauder. Okay, next one, T2 Biosystems. Okay, so with this, I think showing some weakness recently. The upward trend over here has reversed. Then prior resistance around 36, 37 cents. It had support for a while, but currently it's turning to resistance over here. So with that, I think price might still face some pressure going down. Maybe test the support over at 24 cents over here again. Yeah, so could maybe see a bit of a retracement of a range trade for T2 for now. Okay, then for Nikola, Nikola also looking like a bit weak for now. So there was a breakdown below this support level, single support level around $1 mark over here. Then you had this selling with increased volume on Friday. So could possibly test the next support level around close to 80 cents over here for Nikola next. Okay, then for next one, PepsiCo. Okay, PepsiCo recently retested 174 prior range resistance level over here. Then looks like a double bottom formation. Just like MACD wise, I just took a look, looks like a higher low being formed. So with that, there could be a chance for some rebound. This level holds. Maybe we'll go on to test some short-term resistance at 178, then followed by around 180 again for Pepsi. And then for McDonald's, yeah, I think McDonald's could be showing a little bit of a weakness recently. Test of this close to 280 swing low spot. Then we had a small bounce over here, continuing on the lower high trend, as well as still being under the support level 285, equating as a resistance. And price went on to make a lower low. Yeah. So with that, then price currently retesting to close to 280 again. Yeah. So I think there should be some resistance nearby over here at these levels. Yeah, McDonald's, yeah, in this stretch, there's some downtrend going on. Okay, then the next support level below 274 could be at around 270 over here. Okay, next one, Three Liu. Okay, for Three Liu, I think for now it's looking not bad. There's a breakout above wedge over here. Then price has broken out above some recent swing high levels. So this is still managed to break above this 6280 as well as this 6470 level. Then just consolidating a bit for now. Yeah, so I think for now, the upwards momentum over here is still intact. Maybe just see a little bit of a range trading still. Then maybe could try to test the resistance close to 69.5. Yeah, 69.50 over here. Okay, Melco results. I think currently the bearish momentum should be quite strong still. A test of the swing low at around 1040, 1050, then rebounded, but still below the price of 1150. Then price went to break down this level and create a new low. So we could see maybe a continuation of the bearish momentum. Yeah, to test maybe the next good support level next could be closer to about $9 over here. I see previously over here there was some good support. Yeah. Okay, then flowers.com still bearish over here. Breakdown, retest, and went lower. Near a previous swing low support. So that could probably hold. Maybe this was at 580 to about 590. I think, yeah, quite close already. So for now, could be some support coming in soon. Okay, then I'll talk about MasterCard. Okay, for Mastercard, I think the uptrend is still quite strong. It's like new highs. It's like new highs. So price still breaking resistance levels like 400 over here, price going upwards. So yeah, for now, maybe price sideways a little bit to do a bit of consolidation, but could definitely still go higher for Mastercard. Since it's like all-time highs for now. Then also Visa currently tested the level at 248, the previous all-time high. Then it just decided to do a bit of a sideways for now still. Also, current level is at the uptrend channel resistance. Then support will be around 144, this resistance level breakout. So could just consolidate a little bit more. Then we see whether there could be some continuation of the trend with a breakout. The overall for Visa, the uptrend is still quite good. With range, you would always have a range and breakout, then another range forming. That's the pattern for Visa. Okay, then next one, PayPal Holdings. Okay, PayPal, I think could be a bit of a range for now. The retest of the 58 pound support, then this previous support at level at 62, mid 62 level became a resistance and price pulling back down. Yeah, so if this support still holds, then maybe you see a bit of a range trade. The next one, Gilead Sciences. Okay, Gilead Sciences. Tested a support level around 74 recently. Yeah, then currently it looks like it's still holding up. So with that, expect some, I think, test of a resistance closer to be like 77 or 78. There could be a lower high being formed as this stretch we see like lower highs being formed over here. Then because of the main trend is also in the downtrend channel over here for GJ. And then for Pfizer, Pfizer still quite recent this range didn't manage to hold. Looks like a possible breakdown. Yeah, over here maybe to test channel support again, maybe at 33.50. Okay, going back, last time the support level could be around closer maybe 33 also support. Okay, hi, Woo-Seong. Next one, question of Palantir. Okay, Palantir, I think could just trade a bit of a range for now. The support over here around the 1360 level is still holding upon the retest recently. Yeah, then it just kept in the range over here. But some resistance is coming from a prior support acting as resistance around the $16 level. So it's basically a bit of range. Then And in terms of midterm wise, there's like possible head and shoulders forming. So this could be a right shoulder if it doesn't show some strength upwards. But that's only, that will still need some confirmation and time to see. Okay, next one, air liquid. Okay, air liquid, is, I think it's still consolidating in a range over here, still. But it looks like there's some possible strength. The resistance over here previously 163, 164, the strong resistance. Price broke out, then retest over here. So if this holds, right, there might be a chance it consolidates in a higher range, then that could be a chance for a breakout in future. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. And then the next one, there's a question on Boeing. Okay, Boeing, I think some sort of a weakness recently. So previously 220 was a resistance, then broke out after that support. But recently you see lower the test of this 230 support level after as resistance twice over here, then lower high, then price came down also broke down this level, also form a lower low. So currently it's holding at this trendline support over here. Then also there's some short-term swing low support around 208 over here. Yeah, so if price is able to hold, then could see some bounce, but maybe resistance will come in closer to our 220 over here. Yeah. Okay, next up for GE. GE is, I think it's still consolidating on over here. Yeah, still very range pattern support close to 110 resistance and 115. So I think that could still continue on for now. Okay, then next one, DRIP, Global Autonomous Electric EV ETF. Okay, recently some weakness after breakdown of this trend line, uptrend support line. Price came down, retest, then broke below this support 27, 2470, 2480. Retested, became resistance and coming down again. So some signs of weaknesses. Yeah, so with that, maybe price could want to test the support close at 2360 here again. Yeah, where there was a prior resistance level as well. Then the next support level could be at around $23 next if it comes down to. The next one, ALSN, Edison Transmission Holdings. Okay, for now, there's some range trading going on. But like there's a false break recently that came down very fast over here. Then I see on MACD is also negative divergence over here. So could be a false breakout over here. Yeah, but if the support level over here, if this around 57.80 is still holding, then maybe we still keep on in a range over here. Then resistance could be still from be around close to the $60 mark over here. Okay, then next one, Disney. Okay, Disney, I think it's quite weak now. So over here, there was most recently, breakdown of the support level, $85. Then price just keep on creating new lows. Near term support wise would be a retest of the COVID lows, which was around $79. I think around $79 over here. Yeah, that could be the next support to look out for. Okay, then I think hi Annabelle, there's a question. You raised a question in the chat on Novo Nordisk. Okay, Novo Nordisk still very strong, still in an uptrend over here. Okay, let me see whether we can draw like a channel to see where it's trending. Okay, I think yeah. If this is the uptrend channel, then could be quite near some resistance over here. But short-term support could be a retest of this resistance breakout around $190. Yeah, so I think uptrend is still quite good. Maybe if there's some resistance acting soon, then maybe it's just some pullback, maybe just rate consolidation for now. Okay, I'll go through some of the questions in the chat about the Singapore and Hong Kong counter. Seems we have a bit, about 2 minutes left. Okay, so SIA, think a bit of weakness recently, breakdown around 680, this swing low, then there was a range form, then breakdown. Yeah, so not looking very good. Next support could be at 660, I think. 660 being a prior swing high over here. And also our previous support, previous resistance as well, key level to think on. Okay, then Hong Kong Exchange. Hong Kong Exchange still facing resistance at the downtrend channel resistance around 310 over here. So yeah, could see some pullback. If the main trend continues, then maybe we could see a retest of the lows, 270s, 280s, if it comes back down again. And then for AIA, AIA is still trending downwards over here. Yeah, then recently there was a breakdown of the range. Yeah, so that looks still quite bearish still. Okay, the next support today tested 1.6550. Next support could be around 63 around here for AIA. Okay, maybe I'll just go through one more in view of time. WuXi Bio. WuXi Bio, I think it's still quite weak as well. Over here, the prior support is still acting as resistance a few occasions only. This is around $45. Yeah. And maybe price could come down to test the support around $39 to $40 over here to do a bit of a range. Yeah, so I think that's all for today's session. Sorry, I never answered the 2 more questions in the chat. Feel free to post your questions in the Telegram group, the Poems TA Telegram group, or the Poems Tree community on technical analysis. Yeah, then I'll answer your questions over there. I think that's all for today. I'll share the survey link in the Q&A to leave feedback for today's session. Okay, just give me a moment. I think I can't share the link. I'll ask my colleague to help me for now. Okay, hi. Okay, I think the link is posted already. Yeah, so I appreciate if you can help me to fill up the survey form. If you have any comments, yeah, to improve your experience for future webinars. And so if you haven't, feel free to join our Telegram community at Poems TA, or you can join our Poems Tree community on technical analysis by clicking the link if you haven't. Yeah, so thank you all for today. Have a great trading week ahead, and stay safe. And I'll see you again next week. Yeah, bye bye.